This is Steampunk Star Resident of AmberStreet.com, and it's the day after DragonCon. It's September 2nd. But I started this video vlog last year about my DragonCon comic haul. So I'm going to do it from every year going out. But yeah, I got some good deals. So let's start. I got Uncanny X-Men issue 248. This is the first Jim Lee in comics. I used a recycled bag and board that was kind of wrinkled because this is a good reader copy. It's probably like very good. It's got a lot of wear. It was well loved, well read. But for $1, you can't beat that. I got Classic Star Wars issue 9 by Dark Horse Comics. This is, I guess, from the 90s. This is in near mint. I just used the used bag and board because dealers, for some reason, do not sell comic book bags and boards. I got also Star Wars Droids issue 3. That's also in near mint. Paid only $1. Star Wars Classic issue 3. I love the Darth Vader cover, like the Darth Vader hologram from Dark Horse Comics from the 90s, I think. Red Sonja issue 0. I got it signed by the colorist who did the coloring. He wasn't the inker or the penciler, but he was the colorist. So that was pretty cool. For $10, autograph, that's not bad. I paid $25 for Secret Wars issue 1 in near mint condition. And then I paid an additional $10 for John Beatty to autograph it. Pretty good find. Pretty awesome that I met the inker for the Secret Wars series from 1984. I think this is technically early Bronze Age Spider-Man. I think it's like 1970. Yeah, Spider-Man 88. It's very high grade. I paid $20 for it. This is Spider-Man issue 81. We're getting closer to the Silver Age. I still think this is from the early 70s. Very high grade, probably very fine plus. And I paid $18 for it. Then Spider-Man 57 in like probably, yeah, I would say probably very good condition because it's got a crease. You can't really see it. It's got a crease right here that breaks color. It's got some wear on the spine. I would say probably very good, like 4.0. Amazing Spider-Man 57, Silver Age Spider-Man for $20. You can't beat that because where I live in LA, usually Silver Age Spider-Man goes for like $50 to $100 in a similar grade for a non-key issue. This was a cool find. This is an incredibly rare book. Tales of Suspense issue 29. See. There we go. I had to turn the camera or my webcam on my laptop. I was getting too much glare. But yeah, Tales of Suspense 29. This is the same series where 10 issues later it'd be the first appearance of Tony Stark as Iron Man. But yeah, this is back when they were doing like sci-fi horror. This is from 1962. There are only, I think, 93 copies on the census, making it an extremely scarce book, although it is not a key issue of any sort. So, but still pretty good find. You don't really see these every day. And I paid 25 bucks for that. Very high grade copy of X-Men issue 110. Paid 30 bucks for that. Probably actually a little bit less because he gave me like I think $20 off at a bundle deal of 5 comics, but probably closer to like 25 bucks is what I paid for this. But it's like a near mint condition, a really pristine copy. Tempted to send that off to CGC. Uncanny X-Men 119. Also in near mint condition. 30 bucks. Probably actually, like I said, closer to 25 bucks because he gave me a bundle deal, the dealer. X-Men issue 47 from Silver Age. And this is really high grade. Oh. It's got a fold down the middle, so it's actually maybe... It's got like what looks like a subscription crease. So probably like a very good, but it looks like a much higher grade. It looks like something very fine, but you can't really see it on camera, but it's got a fold in the middle, a subscription crease. Another Silver Age Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 67. Not a key issue, but pretty cool cover. And if it wasn't for this dog ear down here, it would be a much higher grade. But I would say it's probably like a fine, or maybe fine plus. Oh, and I paid, well, it was listed, he had it listed for 60 bucks, but he gave me a discount, so I probably paid like 50 bucks for this. And then X-Men issue 17. I would say this is a lower grade in good condition. Probably paid about 25 bucks for that. Rise of the Midnight Suns, Darkhold, in near mint condition, bag and boarded, paid only $1. Rise of the Midnight Suns, Morbius, in near mint condition, bagged and boarded, and paid only $1. Oh, this is apparently a minor key. First battle of Cap versus Black Panther. First full Whitney Frost, a.k.a. Madame Mask appearance. But yeah, Tales of Suspense 98. And I would say this is probably, it's got some wear on the spine. There's a bunch of spine ticks. There's a little bit of a rough bark on the spine there. So I would say this is probably a very good. But I like any Silver Age Tales of Suspense. This was an amazing deal because if you mail off and pay shipping both ways, sending a comic to CGC is incredibly expensive. Micronauts issue 8 in a CGC 9.4, first appearance of Captain Universe. I paid only 25 bucks. These are getting kind of scarce to come by. I have Amazing Spider-Man 303, CGC 9.4. It's the old modern red label that they don't do anymore. So this was graded probably between 1999 and 2001, because I think in 2001 they switched to a Blue Universe label. But yeah, you don't really see these anymore. Most people buy them, crack them open, because back then they were more conservative with grading. But this is not a key issue. I collect red labels. I love red labels. I'm not going to crack this open because it's not a key issue. But yeah, I paid, well, it's listed for $60. But yeah, pretty good deal. Because that's how much it would cost to send you the book and to CGC to begin with. And the last one, this is actually a major key. This is gone down in value. That's why I picked it up. Star Wars Heir to the Empire. There we go. Star Wars Heir to the Empire, Issue 1, CGC 9.4. And I negotiated the guy down. I paid $80. Not bad for a CGC 9.4. I don't see any spine ticks on the spine. The staples look tight. I don't know. I mean, it really is subject to whoever grades it that day. I mean, to me, this looks like a 9.8, but it says CGC 9.4. But still a great deal for $80. First appearance at Thrawn, at Grand Admiral Thrawn. He was the main villain in Ahsoka, but that show was kind of lackluster. It didn't really get the views that Disney was hoping for, and people were greatly disappointed with the way that they portrayed live-action Grand Admiral Thrawn. So this book has gone down, but still a good deal at $80. I would say this was probably the biggest key that I got of the convention. Probably like, I think, $100 book in this grade. Anyway, that's my comic haul for DragonCon 2025. I gotta go. You have a nice day, and I will see you 25 billion years. I will.